Hello Traveller, I'm Orpheus and welcome to Arcadia. We're going to be covering Atomfall after we're done with Avowed later this year, so I thought it would be cool to do a reaction to their new gameplay trailer that's just come out. Remember to like and subscribe if you want to see more Atomfall content.
Rated M for mature.
If you've been waiting for a special occasion to break out your hazmat suit, then look no further than Atomfall. Here at Rebellion, we are excited to introduce you to this new world.
I love that studio's name.
However, there's far more to Atomfall than what we can showcase in a single
Look
video.
at that skelly.
This is just a glimpse of what's to come. Atomfall is a brand new, single-player, first-person action survival game set in a post-war Britain. It will have you traversing
The fact that it's set in Britain
is
just brilliant, and the Lake District is one of my favourite areas of Britain. It's so beautiful.
My name's Molly. I got some bits and bobs for sale.
My name's Nat, by the way. Forgive me being curious of strangers.
Atomfall takes place
Epic,
in a fictional
epic lamb
quarantine
chop
in
moustache there.
1962, just 5 years after the real-life event of the Windscale fire, the worst nuclear disaster in British history. However, in this altered version of history, there are more
arrows
mysterious and sinister things at
soldiers.
play behind the scenes.
And a
you
Wicker Man.
must uncover
There's
the
loads
secrets
of paganism
what
still in
happened.
England.
It's up to you
Pagan
to
history
discover the
especially.
truth behind the disaster and figure out just how much of this world can be saved.
It doesn't matter what else happened, as long as the truth of this place gets out.
Some big old
Before you
stalker
can set
vibes
out
from
on
his
the
suit
quest,
there.
You'll awaken in the quarantine zone with little knowledge about who you are, the life you've lived, and certainly the strange new world around you. A rather nasty bout.
His
of
beret needs to be
amnesia.
shaped
You're
better.
not the first.
That is shocking. I love his woolly pulley though, that's
Are you
proper
a
British
law-abiding
Army standard
citizen,
issue.
a terrifying menace to those around you? Or are you perhaps someone just trying their best to survive?
Okay, cool. So we'll get some like good
unfamiliar
character
place.
options on how
The
we develop
choice
it.
is yours.
Evil,
And
good,
Atomfall
neutral.
gives you the freedom to embody any role. A village in one of the areas you will visit is controlled by a military group that was sent in to set up and maintain the quarantine after the disaster. A noble
graphics look
cause,
really
but
beautiful.
Some might question the lengths they've gone to restore order.
I shouldn't be gossiping about this stuff.
And they've got
Armed
the proper
soldiers
draft
patrolling the roads
pint
of the village.
pullers.
Robotic sentinels
That's great.
on a
You see them in
hair
every
trigger,
British
prepared
pub.
to attack at even the slightest hint of aggression, and villagers who live in fear as a result.
Soldiers will string you up for anything these days, and my husband was exploring where they don't like you to explore.
Does this group
Oh, dear.
really have the villagers' best interest at heart?
But step out of line, and I will revoke your liberties here just as quickly as they were given.
He sounds like my
Outside
old
the village
Lieutenant
is a
Colonel
lawless
actually.
land filled with bandits and cultists who don't care if you're friendly or not and will attack you on sight.
Very, very Fallout vibes with those
There are so
rusty
many
weapons
things to
there.
consider on your journey through Atomfall. Exploration is a critical component of the experience.
He looks like
especially
he's
when
been
it
dead
comes
for a
to your
while.
survival. The quarantine zone is in the idyllic countryside of northern England, but it is not as it once was.
It is
An
as
abandoned
lush as
rail
this
yard,
as well in real
a
life.
derelict stone quarry, and verdant rolling hills contain more than just pieces of a prior civilization. As you explore these places, you'll
They're
find
obviously proud of their
secret
environments,
bandit
and they should be
hideouts,
by the look of it.
mysterious messages, secrets, clues, and leads that might help you figure out how the world fell apart. These can lead you to eccentric characters, secret hideaways, or even the rundown
The guy in the suit
bunkers
is getting a lot of screen time.
of the British Atomic Research Division. You'll never know when or where fragments of the bigger picture will be brought into focus, but you will always need to be on
Mutants
guard.
actually look a
These
little bit-
facilities may not be as populated as they once
What
were.
would it be? Last of Us style?
However, the halls are often patrolled by the same robots used to patrol
This-
the rest
is this
of the
steampunk?
quarantine
It's
zone,
more like
as well as irradiated
atomic punk.
feral creatures
Atom
that
punk?
won't hesitate to tear you apart. You will also come across caves and underground tunnels that seem to have been affected by the Windscale disaster the most. Glowing plants and mushrooms cover the walls, floor, and
Be careful of
ceiling
taking
these
those
places,
mushrooms. They might cause some visions, I think.
giving off a hazy fog that makes them more dangerous to traverse.
Probably
than other
breathing that in
places
will
you may
too.
go. However, the environment is not all you need to worry about. The The same terrifying ferals found in the bunkers also live in these areas and will not stop to ask questions before trying to tear you apart. Be sure to be well equipped to handle these creatures and be extra cautious.
Headshots only, guys.
Everything is as it seems.
You're trapped in the quarantine zone around the Windscale atom plant.
How are you going to defend yourself against all these threats? You're going to need weapons, supplies, and materials, all of which you can find through scavenging the locations of Atomfall.
Good,
However,
plenty of loot,
if
just the way we like it.
If you truly want to survive, some things may need to be taken by force.
Oh, I love it. He's
You
got
will
like a
come
Morris
across
dancer outfit
melee
on.
Weapons, like the cricket bat.
I don't know if you guys know
or
about
ranged
Morris dancing,
weapons,
but it's kind of like
pistols,
jingly
rifles,
jangly folk dancing.
and shotguns. Each with their own strengths and weaknesses. During your journey through Atomfall, you may even unlock the ability to upgrade your weapons and give them more power.
I think I saw a Molotov
Ammo
in
for
there.
These weapons will be in short supply, so you must either find or craft what you need to survive. However, weapons are not the only
I
thing
think that was a
you'll need on your
combat
journey.
stem in like
You
a
will gather
cowpole
resources,
bottle.
like cloth and alcohol, to craft various items.
I love
to
how
heal
British
yourself
this is.
or
This is
harm
making
your
me so
enemies.
excited.
Over time, you'll expand your crafting abilities to create more aggressive tools of self-protection. Other tools at your disposal include a flashlight
I
to
love
light
it.
the dark
He's got
paths ahead,
cricketing
and a trusty
pads
metal
on.
detector to locate buried caches of supplies. A handy ping will alert you when one of these caches is nearby,
Bit like stalker anomaly
signaling
detection,
you to
isn't
equip
it?
the metal detector and begin the hunt. When you aren't scavenging for materials or searching for buried treasure, you might also find various manuals that contain valuable knowledge. These manuals will imbue your character
Hopefully
with
an
new
SOE
skills
manual.
across 4 categories: ranged combat,
Covert operations.
melee combat, survival, and conditioning. Even at the end of the world, knowledge is power. Careful selection of which skills you focus on will determine your playstyle and the path you carve out for yourself in Atomfall. We won't be going fully in depth on these skills. and
Guitars
what each one
confirmed, I
entails
think, from
right
that
now.
last scene.
But as you progress, you will need to pick and choose what type of playstyle.
What is it with
you want to
survival
focus on in
FPSs and
Atomfall.
guitars
I
at the
really
moment?
should stop talking.
It's like a meme.
Not personal, but you can't trust anyone too much these days, can you?
We hope you enjoyed the first glimpse into the world of Atomfall. Leave a comment with what you are most excited to see when the game releases on March 27th, 2025.
I'll echo
Atomfall will
that.
be
Stick a
releasing
comment
day
in
one
the
on Game
comments
Pass,
below. See if
Xbox
you're looking
Series,
forward
and
to this
Xbox
game.
One
I
consoles.
definitely
You can
am.
also play on PC through Windows,
What a
Steam,
cool
and
set of
Epic
artwork.
Games, as well as PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4. Stay tuned for an upcoming video that will delve deep into some of the gameplay mechanics we mentioned here. This is going to be a game you don't want to miss out on.
Nice.